rejected again.
I would love to have
Episode 7 of Greatest Alchemist. And one of the things that has kind of bothered me, perturbed me a little bit, is I just feel like after episode 3, 4, it's just kind of come to a screeching halt. And one of my big worries about this show is the fact that, like, it's only going to get 12 episodes. And I said this before. It's only going to get 12 episodes, and we've now included the Kingdom of Sidonia into the mix, okay? And my camera keeps turning on and off for whatever reason. So if it happens again, I'm sorry. But we just introduced the Kingdom of Sidonia into the mix. And they're going to enact the, I guess, strategy of using the church to go and get Takumi and kind of like corner him and corner his, you know, the Empire Kingdom that he's in right now to giving him them and stuff. Now, we know it doesn't completely work out because later on, after the heroes get summoned, we see them trading and stuff like that. So something happens to where they Heisman, you know, they Heisman it to where Takumi remains safe. And more than likely, that is due to the ruler of the place that he's currently at enacting some kind of strategy or stratagem. Or it could be like, oh, the church is going to pull out, you know, once again of the kingdom, and they're like, peace out, homie, which we've seen that already. So that's my guess, because I think that's accurate. It's kind of hard to keep track because they kind of keep bouncing back, but, you know, future, past, you know, so it's kind of hard to tell. But the guess is when we saw them talking about like, oh, the kingdom's going to pull out, and they're like, yeah, the king said, yeah, peace out to y'all. We got two religions. My guess is it's part of that kind of thing. And again, we only have 12 episodes. This was episode 7, so we have 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So it's 5 episodes that we have left. I count on my fingers like I was 5. It's fine. So we have 5 episodes left. So it's like, okay, how much meat can we get on the bone in those 5 episodes when it comes to these heroes that they keep summoning, when it comes to the demon king, whatever the big villain, big bad thing that they're summoned for to take on, you know, when are we going to get more about that? And are we even going to get any of that by the end of the season? And when do the other summon heroes come into play? Now, aside from that, when I said earlier it came to a screeching halt, it did. Because one of the things that kind of made the show special in a way, or like whatever, was that it was really fun. It was fun, it was silly, and it was entertaining. It definitely wasn't funny, but it was fun. Like very fun, cutesy, entertaining, whimsical, you know, and I really liked that. And it's kind of lost a little bit of that, you know, through Maple going in and evolving, and now they have the horse, and Takumi's creating the carriages and all that. So it still has a little bit of that, but it's just not hitting the same way. So hopefully now that they introduced the next character, because that was one of my main complaints last week, was like, hey, when are we going to see the fox girl? When are we going to see the bunny girl? Well, this episode, we finally got introduced to, I don't even know her name. Reva? Is that her name? I think that's what her name is. But whatever, right? We got introduced to the fox girl this episode, and she's an alchemist, so she's going to assist Takumi with alchemy, and she's going to be a big boon to him with that. So we finally get to see another one of the girls, and she's going to assist him with making the carriages because there's a lot of alchemy involved to keep it stable, keep it comfortable. So I think that's really cool. So hopefully we get to see more of that, and then maybe the bunny girl will come into play as well too within episode 8 or 9. And then we're going to be right around the corner to the end of the season. So hopefully they just kind of, I'm worried less about the other kingdom. I don't really care about the other summon heroes. I don't really care about the demon lord. Let's just focus more on more carriages, more money, more creations, more girls, get us the more bunny girls. Like, I think that's where the show kind of thrives more. If not, it becomes a little stale, a little boring. And I kind of felt that this episode up until Takumi went to the slave trader and was able to get the other girl and stuff. I was like, oh, okay. I was like, okay, here we're going. But up to that point, you know, when he was having that conversation, that's minute 15. That's over half the way through the episode already. So it's kind of like, man. So anyways, not the worst, not the best. You know, just another episode of Greatest Alchemist. Yeah, so it was a fine episode. You know, the big plus is I was watching it dubbed, so making it dub is a little easier to consume. The dub is pretty good too. It's grown on me. I mean, when I say pretty good, it's bad, but it's grown on me. It's something. It's charming. So the dub has definitely grown on me quite a bit, and it makes it easier to watch. So I definitely love that quite a bit. So yeah, I'll see you guys next week for episode 7. We'll see how the new girl kind of becomes one with the team, and what kind of nuance she ends up providing to Takumi and the other girls. We'll see if the Sidonia stuff, if we get more information behind what they end up doing and how they end up trying to get our boy. And yeah, we'll see on how carriages exist and stuff like that. Or like, as they create more carriages, on what that entails and gets Takumi in trouble once again. So yeah. My friends, I'll see you guys next week for episode number 8. Let me know all your thoughts in the comments below. If you've still stuck around with the show, let me know why in the comments. I would appreciate that. If you made it to this part of the video, hit me with a like. And I'll see you guys next week. Peace out, my friends.